Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and planeswalkers of all ages. Today we got some very cool news for Magic Origins. So the Uncharted Realms article went up earlier today, or earlier this evening when I was out, and so I came back and I've just seen the news. And while it wasn't a usual story like we normally get in Uncharted Realms, the information we did get was really cool, really interesting, and I absolutely love seeing. Because we were given the planes that each of the planeswalkers featured in Magic Origins, the 5 planeswalkers, Gideon, Jace, Liliana, Chandra, and Nissa. We got the planes they're from, and the planes they walked to. And there's some really nice information. So let's go in Wooburg order and discuss them. So Gideon, as we know, is from Theros, or for those mostly looking into this information should have seen or known by now, he was from Theros, and he planeswalked to Bant, the Shard of Alara. And so, it quite explains why he's noble and heroic, went from Akros to, Bant, very knightly and honourable, really fits his character. Jace, we found out, is from a plane called Vryn, a plane we've never heard of before, a plane we've never seen before, and a plane we know next to nothing about, so it'll be interesting to see exactly what this plane is like, its history, its story, and its kind of personality, I guess, in some ways. And his first planeswalk was to Ravnica. Now, obviously, this story's going to be interesting because we get to see why he wiped his memory and what kind of things he did to make him want to hate it, not hate himself, but to make him scramble his own head so he doesn't remember any of it. We've had a recent Uncharted Realms article with Jace talking to the Red-Blue Planeswalker about his past, and Jace never says that the Ravnica was his first plane. He doesn't remember that. All he knows is he's been on Ravnica for a really long time and therefore considers himself Ravnica. For Liliana, we find out she's from Dominaria, which is awesome, and her first planeswalk was to Innistrad, which unfortunately never really came up in the block, which is a bit weird. Chandra is from a plane called Kaladesh and walked to Regatha, and Nissa planeswalked from Zendikar to Lorwyn. So this is really cool information, and there's a lot of kind of stuff we can kind of glean from this. If you'll indulge me for a few minutes, this is kind of a speculation bit, but there is some stuff we can possibly glean about the core set from this. Firstly, if there was a while back, there was like a spoilt Chandra Planeswalker card that everyone thought was fake because of various things, but she was originally, Chandra something of Kaladesh. Now, no one had heard of Kaladesh before. Kaladesh is a brand new plane that's been, confirmed now. So, it's never been mentioned in card art, I don't think, before. So, I'm not sure how the faker could have possibly known. Which leads me to believe that this card is either a real card, like the real confirmed version, or was an early playtest version that people got hold of, that had art and been mocked up, and someone had leaked. The fact that the plane matches the plane they're doing clearly proves there's some truth to it. How much there is, it's entirely possible we won't see that exact card because it's not very good. And hey, it could have actually been a spoil from Wizards to see what people thought of the card and what changes they need to make. Because Chandra's a planeswalker, red planeswalkers are historically not good with Chandra. The last one was very good. And I can honestly say that the Chandra that we saw, the spoiled one, that underwhelming. Only flipping when she deals 3 damage to a creature or player from her pinging, which means you have to cast 2 instants or sorceries that turn to even flip her, means A, she can't flip the turn she comes down. Right? Unlike, or at least early game, she can't flip on turn 3. She's never flipping on turn 3 unless some weird combo deck. But yeah, she's never flipping on turn 3. And then the Liliana, we know, can flip on turn 3. In fact, all you need is Viscera Seer into Chandra, into Liliana, or this is modern, obviously. You need Viscera Seer into her, or the Yavimaya Elder, or whatever it's called. The 2-mana snake thing from Kamigawa block that you sack and get a land to the battlefield. You play him, play Liliana, sack him, get to 4th mana, trigger her, flip her, get a zombie and get a thing. So obviously the red's going to be a lot harder to trigger, and I don't know how I feel about it because of that. Another thing we like to know from here is that Liliana's from Dominaria. So, you know the plane that we've never visited in like ages and the wizard said kind of we're not going to see for a while? We get to finally see it again. Like, I've never played with Dominaria. I've never, like, I know about it. I've seen past sets. There's hundreds of cards based on Dominaria. But we get to actually see part of Dominaria's history again. And there's so many cool reprints they can print from, like, legacy kind of era into modern with this set. And the fact there's so many cool new cards you can have from Dominaria in Dominaria's past. It's awesome that we get to see these really cool cards, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. The new planes, I think, is looking forward to seeing. Oh, by the way, the fact that Nissa went from Zendikar to Lorwyn, Elf Tribal maybe in a core set, or at least some really cool Elf Tribal cards to help Modern. And, I would love to see Elf Tribal in Standard. I'd love to see this kind of really cool Elf Tribal deck in Standard. Not going to happen. I don't think they're going to reprint all the necessary pieces. But we could see some really cool reprints for Modern Elves. Either cards that they already have access to and need like reprints of, or cards they don't have access to in Modern yet. And that will be really cool. They don't have access to Wirewood Symbiote. I'm not saying we'll get it. It seems a bit narrow for a core set, but this is their last hurrah. There are a lot of elves they could print because she's going to Lorwyn and we're seeing cards that revolve around their stories. And guess what? She probably looked at the elves and probably where she learned to be a hero was from the elves there. Really cool. I am absolutely stoked for this set now. Like, well, I hope that Chandra's different. I don't really play Red that much, but still. I mean, okay, Chandra, this is a 3-mana Chandra, so I guess you can ask her to jump through a lot of hoops, but it's a 3-mana Liliana as well. And actually, I need to actually see what the creature was again. Her stats might be awesome. Yeah, her stats could be awesome, I guess. So it's theoretically possible she was good. I have no idea, and I can't quickly check because my iPad is covering half the screen. So anyway, that's all I really want to say right now about this. It's really cool to see a lot of these things confirmed. It's going to be nice to see the old planes I've never really seen in a standard set. I've never been exposed to it directly in drafting and whatever. Getting to see these brand new sets like Vryn and Kaladesh that we've never seen before. Getting to maybe see Elf Tribal. Getting to see these really cool cards. I can't wait to see what Gideon's like. I can't wait to see what Jace is like. I hate Jace as a character. I don't like him that much, how it's been shoved down our throats and how often we've seen him. But as a player who likes control and maybe even combo, like, they're my two kind of style of decks. I really want to see Jace and hope he's really good in control. Just don't make him a mill Jace. Please don't make him a mill Jace. Don't trigger him when he mills because he'll be unplayable in like any format really. And that'll be sad. Especially since the last one's like never even seen playing Standard and Commander. Man, nowhere. I've never seen the new Jace really playable anywhere. So, the M15 Jace. So, this will be really nice to see. I can't wait to see what we get. This is really exciting news, and I hope you're just as excited as I am for all of this. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching this, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Put comments below about this because I really want to see your views on this set and what this information is. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot more Magic Gathering related videos soon. I've got a few things planned I'm kind of trying to script a bit of. And I'd love to get your support and get this channel booming. So, yeah, I'll see you next time.